choice questions. Amount of substance less than 9, I think. What is question 5? What's the volume of this required to neutralize this? So what we would have to do is, let me think about this. What is the volume of that required to neutralize exactly that much of HCl? So we can see we've gone from 0.200 to 0.100. So we've times by a half. Well, actually 0.100 divided by 0.200. Yeah, we times by a half. And therefore we need to do 30 centimeters cubed times by half, which will give me 15 centimeters cubed. It doesn't seem like it should be that easy though. What else could I do? I could find out the moles of barium hydroxide. No, I couldn't do that. The concentration. I've got that volume of barium hydroxide. Yeah, I feel like that's the only way I can do it. Question 10. Should be provided with this much ammonia solution. Students prepared to prepare. Yeah, what volume should be added? This is the kind of question I was thinking of. Well, we need to do 0.050 divided by 1.0. 1.00 divided by 0.05. 1.00 divided by 0.050. And you can see we're timesing by 20. Therefore, we need to times this by 20. That's the dilution factor, I guess. So that's 100, but we're not adding 100 centimeters cubed. We've already got initially 5 centimeters cubed. So to get a total of 100, we need to add 95 centimeters cubed. And that trick at the end is what I think that's the reason they put those kind of questions, because most students fall for that trick. A student of lead to chloride, MR of that can be this much of that, 100 centimeters cubed of that. So we find out the moles of PbCl2 mass over MR. I want to find the concentration of chloride ions. Well, moles equals concentration of volume. Concentration equals the moles divided by the volume. I also want it in moles per dm minus cubed, so I need to what I want to do is I want the volume and I want to times it by divide it by 1000, so times by 10 to the power minus 3. So 1.08 divided by 278.2 divided by 100 times by 10 to the power minus 3. That will give me the concentration of chloride ions. I get 3.88 times by 10 to the power minus 2. But look at the formula. PbCl2. I've got 2 chloride ions. So I need to times my answer by 2. If I times my answer by 2, 7.76 times by 10 to the power minus 2. Yeah. That final trick probably catch more students off. That's why they probably include it. The equation for the reaction between zinc and hydrochloric acid is that. What is the minimum mass of zinc need to react with this much hydrochloric acid? So I find out the moles of hydrochloric acid by doing concentration, convert it to moles per dm minus cube times by the volume. 50 divided by 1000 times by 1.68. That's the moles. That will give me 0.084 moles, and that's of HCl. But it's a 1 to 2 mole ratio. To find out the moles of zinc, we need to divide that by 2. Therefore, I get zinc moles 0.042. To find out I'm in a mass, moles is mass over MR. Mass is going to be the moles times by the MR, 65.4. But that will give me 2.7468, so 2.75 grams. Mass is in grams. I want it in milligrams. Grams to milligrams I need to divide it by 1000. So it's 2.75. No, grams, milligrams to grams I times by 1000. Grams, no, milligrams to grams I divide by 1000. Grams to milligrams I times by 1000. So I'm confusing myself between units. I should get C. And the final one, this anhydrous sodium sulfate of water, solution of that was concentration of sodium sulfate. So I've got the moles, you need to find out the moles of sodium sulfate, 4.85 divided by the MR, but it doesn't give me the chemical formula. So anhydrous sodium sulfate, sodium Na plus, sulfate SO4 2 minus. So swap it, I should get 2 NaSO4, right? But that tells me I've got 2 SO4s as well, so that's wrong. I actually get Na2SO4, sodium sulfate. So now I can look at the MR. Sodium is 23.0, so 23. So it's 23 plus 23 plus 23.1. For sulfur, no, sulfur's 32.1. Plus 32.1 for sulfur, plus 64. 142.1 is the MR. Moles is 4.85 divided by my answer. I get the moles as 0.0341 moles. Find concentration. Moles equals concentration over volume. Concentration is the moles divided by the volume. But I also want the volume. I want the concentration moles per DM minus cube, so I need to convert that to moles per DM minus cube. So it's going to be my answer, the number of moles divided by 250 times by 10 to the power minus 3, aka divided by 1000. And I should get 0.1365, so 0.137. I just double check. Yeah, we're not timesing it by 2 sodium sulfate, and that is the end of the multiple choice questions.